What's going on, YouTube? I'm still around. Had some issues that I've just hadn't been able to avoid and hadn't been able to post lately. And, and actually going to have to end up making some changes because of that. We'll get into all that right after this. Summer's done come up on us, and I'm not getting to ride like I want to. Between work, family obligations, I have some sick family members that I'm having to help take care of. No one in my immediate household, but still some that I'm doing stuff for. Just hadn't been getting to post videos here lately, and it's actually been going on for a while, and I just come to the decision that I was going to have to step back from it. It had gotten where it wasn't fun anymore because I wasn't able to ride like I wanted to, and I was having to come up with filler videos, and that's what I call them. You know, they weren't up to what I want. And Kettle suggested that I step back and post when I have time, post better videos. I hope better videos. Y'all can tell me one way or another. Or, you know, when I'm doing things to the bike. So, and today's actually one of those. It's just going to be a quick little video. Oh, on a side note, in my last video, which was about a month and a half ago, I put the floorboard extenders on and adjusted my shocks, the Progressive 444 shocks. Shocks ride a lot better than they did. Just a note, they're not going to be the most comfortable shocks out on the market. Kind of what the guy told me when I bought them. He asked, do I not want to get jarred so hard when I hit a bump, or do I not want to feel the bump at all? You know, and that'll vary your price range. The ones not feel the bump at all, you're paying up in the thousands of dollars, and I can't justify that. But they are much better than the stock shocks, so I have no regrets over them. Not the smoothest ride, but better than stock. And it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, just a few toes probably. So that is much better. Floorboard extensions, much better. One of the selling points on those has always been it brings your feet out, helps with cooling. Your legs don't get as hot. It's just more comfortable to me. I'm able to put my feet more solid, you know, where I normally would stay instead of hanging over the edges. So to me, that is much better. But one of the things I've been having problems with is hands going numb. You know, just constantly having to flex on my outlet or anything. And I just wanted to try to find a way to reduce that vibration. I did not want to change my handlebars. I don't want to get into that kind of investment. I enjoy riding, but I can't spend that kind of money on things like that. Not yet. I may end up doing it because I want to or because I have to. But if I can find a cheaper solution, that's what I'm going to do. So what I elected to do was go with Grip Puppies, grip slip-ons, I guess is what you'd call them. But they just slide over your existing grips. The main thing I liked about these is because I have heated grips. They do work with heated grips. Now I bought the big paws, which are for, hang on. Where is it at? Where's it at? Oh, I'm looking on the wrong side. which are for oversized grips, though 1.45 to 1.65s, which are supposed to be for the bigger grips on the Harleys. So we'll find out. I'll get these put on and try to let y'all know a little better ahead of time than the month and a half it took me for the last one. So that's what we're finna work on, and we'll go from there. All right, hopefully y'all can see me. They're supposed to be UV protected, not supposed to break down, supposed to provide some extra grip. They're not real thick, so it's not going to add a lot of extra to my existing grip. And they're not supposed to slip, so after I get the install done, we'll try to get a few miles on at least, and I'll kind of let y'all know what I think about it. Read some stuff online on how to put them on, people's suggestions. One of the easiest is, I guess, what I'm going to try to do, and hopefully it'll work with no problem, or I'll have to try to reshoot this video. If not, have to buy another one. So all I ended up needing was some soap. This is just that foaming soap. Actually, I swiped it out of mine and Kettle's kitchen, and we're gonna try that. So first thing I'm gonna do, put a little in my hand. Rub it together, and I'm gonna rub it all over. Yeah. Let me find a towel. Meant to do that. Okay, so we got all that done. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just spray some down in it on both ends. And all that's gonna do is it's gonna let it slide on. Oops, making a mess. Without and then once the soap dries, it needs to go a little further. Oh yeah. Oh, may use too much soap. But I wanted it to go on easy. And wipe it up a little bit. Yeah, right there. That looks good. Okay. Now slid on with no problem. I heard people using WD-40 and stuff like that, but I didn't want that oil type stuff. They say that it'll evaporate, but so will this. So this was one of the suggestions. And the soap will end up drying and won't leave a lot of residue. They say it won't foam up when it gets wet. I'll let you know. Since I'm doing the acceleration side, one thing when you put them on, make sure it's not hanging up. There's no slippage. So we're good to go. So let me do the other side, and then I'll show y'all the end results, and then hopefully be getting back with you on how they work. You can tell I don't have my keys on me. The alarms keep going off. But anyway, they're installed. When you're doing this side, since my controller for the heated grips are over here, you need to make sure that that it turns freely and that it's slid and positioned where you want it, because once it dries, I don't think that they're going to move very easily. So, and you want to make sure you have free turn. You can trim them down as needed, but I didn't need to on this one. All right, another quick little install video. First reaction, they do make your grips a little bigger, so be aware of that. You know, that's the thing, but they're a lot thicker feeling than I thought they would be. They are soft, so I will give them that. We'll just see. About $10 on Amazon, so they're not real expensive. 10, 12 bucks, I think, maybe 20. Anyway, you can get them on Amazon, and they're not real expensive. So if they don't work, I'm not out a lot, and at least that's something I tried. You know, it took 5 minutes to put them both on. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully I'll be getting back with y'all and let y'all know.
Much later.
All right, I've done, probably 100 or so miles. Let's see. Yeah, I've done about 100 miles with these new grips. So far I like them. They're a little bigger than my standard grips, so that is something you have to get used to. It does definitely help with the vibration. The only problem I've had is, and I don't know if it's because of the grips being a little larger or what, but I've had my wrist has been a little tender this morning. But it could have been something I did at work or working around the house, so it ain't no telling. But other than that, I really like the grips. So if y'all like these kind of videos or traveling videos or whatever, just let me know and we'll keep doing them. So if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, y'all be safe.